The greatest threat to a man's ambition isn't failure. It's a silent, high speed delivery system that gives him everything he wants without ever leaving his chair. The modern world doesn't need to lock you in a cage if it can convince you that a 1080p render is better than the actual thing. The truth may be very uncomfortable. Most men aren't addicted to the content of corn, they are addicted to being a voyeur. Now, what is a voyeur or voyeurism? It's a French word that describes the practice of becoming aroused by watching other people engage in primal activity. Think about it. You're sitting in a dark room, mouth open, breathing like you just ran a marathon that you didn't even run. You are literally watching another man be successful in the game of biology while claiming his victory as yours. By constantly watching, you've trained your brain to be the world's most dedicated servant. In the old times, you'd be the guy in the hallway peeping through the keyhole with a candle. I'm old enough to remember when finding corn was an Olympic sport. You'd walk past through the Disney sections and find that adult section. Hidden behind those heavy plastic strips, the kind that they have in meat lockers. The titles were comedic gold. Glad he ate her. Indiana Bones. You see, back then, corn was shameful. And every time you wanted to see it, you had to deal with the walk of shame. Handing that video box to a clerk who hasn't slept since 1994. That walk was a filter in itself. It was the universe asking, "Are you sure about this?" Back then, you had to work for it, like a level 2 Pidgey grinding for XP. Now, with AI, it's an infinite rare candy glitch where the candies are shaped like Misty. And they're making trillions off of us. We are talking about a digital infrastructure where 1 in every 5 mobile searches is a man surrendering his masculine drive. You're being fed a digital diet that makes you a herbivore. In Japan, they use this term for men who have lost their drive for women. They've stopped trying to conquer their fears. They've simply accepted their reality and just live pathetic lives. These type of men don't start new ideas, revolutions, or businesses. They just sit in the tall grass, splashing like a magic carp. Science shows that this habit shrinks your striatum, the part of your brain responsible for motivation. By constantly dumping dopamine through corn, you are developing hypofrontality. It's a fancy medical talk for worn out brake pads. You know what to do, but the signal from the message gets lost. This means your ability to stay motivated becomes lost and harder to gain. Our own brain eventually doesn't know the difference between on-screen and reality. So you've conditioned yourself to be a voyeur, a solo act. The real tragedy would be on the rare day when a real breathing woman is in front of you and you're not able to pitch your tent. Breaking the cycle isn't just about willpower. It's about neuroplasticity. The brain can heal, but it requires replacing the infinite rare candy with actual grinding. When a man stops being a voyeur, the worn out brake pads called hypofrontality actually starts to repair themselves. Real world experiences, physical exercise, and face-to-face acceptance and rejection are one of the best tools to fix the dopamine system that got messed up with corn. People joke about effing yourself, but actually think about the weight of those words and saying. If you are the one actively sabotaging your own brain, how can anyone else help you, let alone even taking care of another person? Watching corn as a man is the ultimate act of submission. You are declaring that the man on the screen or on your phone is better than you. By watching corn, you agree that he deserves the experience and you deserve the leftover data with tissues. Stop being the guy who accepts the digital cage. You have the power to get out.